hello, and welcome to the She Is Still Dope Network segment called The Green Couch Therapist with myself, Candace Coleman, the creator of The Green Couch Therapist. If you do not know me, if this is your first time tuning in, welcome. Again, I'm the creator of The Green Couch Therapist, which is a platform that was created to aid in the attainment and maintenance of our mental wellness and also to promote self care. And I also like to start each segment by saying that this segment and any segment that we do is not to replace the relationship with a licensed mental health professional. So, before we dig into this week's topic, I have a question for you all out there. Yes, you, right there. That's sitting there watching me. Have a question for you. Are you following She Is Still Dope TV? And if not, at the end of this segment, I would like for you all, if you're not following, to make sure that you are going to sheisstilldope.tv, making sure you're clicking that like, subscribe button. Make sure that you're leaving comments for us to so we can communicate back and forth because we want to know what you want to hear from us. So give us your input by joining the network. All right. Again, it is she is still dope.tv. So now, this topic this week, it's an interesting one. The topic is, have you stopped and prayed for yourself lately? I just want you, or I would like to rephrase it and say, when have you prayed for you lately? Okay. When have you prayed for you lately? I just want you to sit back and just ask yourself that question. Okay. Because oftentimes, as women, especially women, we are definitely ones who want to take care of everyone else. We want to pray for everyone else. And sometimes we may forget to think about ourselves. But guess what? Praying for yourself is a form of self care. And of course, with the Green Couch Therapist, one of our big things that we are big on is self care. So, again, ask yourself, when have you prayed for you lately? All right. You're going to hear it a couple times in this segment today. So, again, oftentimes when we're thinking about this, we think that when things are going on in our life and they may not be going the way that we think it should be going, it could be two things. It could be one, God knows what's best for us and is making sure, and maybe it may not look like things are going to work out in your favor, but in the end it always does. Or two, he God might be just trying to get your attention and saying, hey, you're praying for everyone else, you're pouring into everyone else, but when are you going to take time to pour into you? When are you going to take time to come to God and pray for yourself? So, like I said, this is praying for yourself is a part it's a major part of self care. So I don't know about you, but with me, I live a very busy life. So between three children, a significant other, a profession, managing a household, sometimes praying for yourself can easily slip through the cracks. But I have a couple of tips for you today on how you can make sure that does not happen because we can't allow that because we have, again, like I said, we got to take care of ourselves, ladies. So number one, our first tip on how you can remember to pray for you. Okay. Number one, a good old sticky note, just having a sticky note. And I would say make sure you place the sticky note in an area where you frequent. Like my favorite spot would be the mirror when you wake up in the morning. You go to the bathroom, you go to brush your teeth, you look in the mirror, boom, there's a note saying, have you prayed for you lately? I want y'all just to write that on a note. Put it, like I said, put it if you have a Keurig and you drink coffee every morning, stick it on the Keurig. So when you go down and get your cup of coffee, you're like, oh, have you prayed for you lately? And that will be your reminder. So a second, number two, another good reminder that works very well is your cell phone alarm. Many of us, I know I do, I use my cell phone as my alarm clock to wake me up. And you can set it to say a message. And you can put that when you wake up in the morning and you turn off your alarm clock and hopefully not hitting snooze too many times. And you just read that message. Have you prayed for you lately? Even if you don't do your alarm, you can actually send a text message to yourself and schedule it. So whenever you get a text in, you will think it's a random text, and it's you texting you saying, "Hey, have you prayed for you lately?" So another third tip: recruit an accountability partner. And I love this tip because you're not, again, as women, we're always looking to help each other. So let's help each other help ourselves. So by recruiting an accountability partner to say, "Hey, I'm gonna help you look out for you. Can you help me look out for me? I need you to make sure that you're asking me, have you prayed for you lately? And I will do the same thing for you." And the great part about it is, which the She Is Still Dope network is filled with purpose driven women that are willing and able to pour and to be that accountability partner. Because again, we talked last week, our topic was stronger together. And we touched on the point of sometimes in our lives, you may find that you may not have anyone to be that accountability partner, or you may not have anyone that you feel that you can go to trust. So we said it last week, just reaching out to these networks, and the She Is Still Dope network is so dope. I know, no pun intended, but it's so dope. It's filled with a network of women, purpose-driven women that are here to support each other. Okay? So again, number 3, getting that accountability partner to help you out, to remind yourself to pray for you. Cuz again, my most I love this quote is, you cannot pour from an empty cup. And if you have tuned in weekly with me, you have heard that probably get over and over and over. And I will continue to put that message out there as a reminder, because women, we cannot pour from an empty cup. I can think of many times where I pray for everyone, everyone. And I forget to pray for myself. So it's not only you, it's me too. And that's the other thing that I like about with our segments, with our weekly segments. We are a reminder to ourselves, we are a reminder to each other. So this is it's a building community for us to all help each other to be accountable. So just reminding yourself that praying for yourself, again, like I said, is a part of self-care. It's just like waking up in the morning and taking a shower. It's like waking up, you have to eat every day. You need to feed your soul by praying for yourself every day. So just make sure that you're doing that, because again, like I always say, you cannot pour from an empty cup. So before we wrap up today's segment, also, I just want to make sure that, again, look down at the ticker. If you are not following the She Is Still Dope TV, subscribe. Right after this segment, go and subscribe. And also, we have, if you would like to sponsor, if you would like to advertise with us, that information is right below, right there at TV at sheisstilldope.com. So again, and I also would like to talk about the She Is Still Dope network. If you would go to www.sheisstilldope.com, we have local chapters all over throughout the world where you will receive accountability and mentorship. You will receive personal and professional coaching and development. And then also, once the outside really opens up, not I understand that most of us are in the green phase, but the pandemic is still out there. COVID is still real. But when the dust settles and everything is clear, we are going to be having live experiences. You do not want to miss this. You do not want to miss being a part of this movement by joining today at www.sheisstilldope.com. And also, just make sure that you're tuning in every day. Every day throughout the day, we are having different episodes with different subject matter experts. Also, If you need prayer requests, you can also request to have prayer. Just like we need to pray for ourselves, we are here to pray for you too. Okay. So just know, and also, I don't want you to only follow, of course, she is still dope.tv, but definitely do that. I don't only want you to follow the Green Couch Therapist on all social media platforms. I want you to also follow each other. Because again, like I said, we are a network, we are a community. Get to each one, teach one, reach one. We are all here in this together. And I have met so many amazing people through this network and also other just community building based networks that are out there, people that you would never thought that could be there, and they have something that you may need help with, they may have the answer to something they may need help with, you may have the answer to. We all have a special gift that we are able to share, and by you can share that by joining the network today. She is still dope. So I would like to thank all of you for joining us today for our segment of the Green Couch Therapist. And again, before we leave out, when have you prayed for you? Have you prayed for you today? All right. You have a great week. See you next time. Bye bye.